So ordered. Representative Riviere.
I rise in support with reservations.
Please proceed with
Thank you.
reservations.
I rise in support because there has been so much work done. The chair has done a great job. He's working his tail off. The vice chair, all of the staff have done tremendous work in drafting the current budget. And the current budget goes a long way towards righting many things institutionally, structurally. There's a lot of great improvements that are going forward. There are some painful cuts that are in this budget. So in general, it's going in the right way. Now, to say I rise in full support would be an implication that we're there. We're good to go, and I'm not. So I do have reservations because I am concerned about adding additional costs onto our high cost of living already. So that is my reservation. I'm not quite comfortable. It's not so easy. People say it's hard. I regret this, I regret that. Well, I regret adding cost onto the taxpayers. Okay, so if we have to do that in the end, well, maybe we do. But it's a long way to go. I understand it's a long way to go. I just think that people are wound up right now. The personalities are coming into play, and we should focus on the issues at hand unemotionally. Try to find the solutions, try to find the balance, try to find some ideas as the previous speaker spoke. We will do this, and we will stay together, hopefully, and so that is why I rise with some caution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Representative Ward.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise with a few rebuttals in reservation.
Please proceed with your rebuttal.
First, gratitude to Speaker Say and the House Clerk for getting us computers, which when something comes out on the floor, we can see if it's true or not. Because according to Forbes, Vermont is the highest tax, Hawaii is the second, and the third is Connecticut, and then New Jersey and Massachusetts. I'm not sure where the gentleman from downtown Honolulu got his data, but I think Forbes is a pretty credible source to say that we are one of the highest taxed, along with these other states in the nation. Second rebuttal, I'm flattered that someone has paid attention to what I said earlier about growing the economy, because growing the economy is giving an incentive for investment. No investment, no jobs. Those tax credits for people to hire, to expand, to export, to push high tech, that's the mindset that we need to have. We don't have that. All we've got is the hangover and the residual of 221, which said we got high-tech industry going, but it costs us a lot of money. Nothing venture, nothing gained, and what we've got is an economy that's not growing. Another rebuttal from my good friend and colleague from Maui. No one advocated, but no one heretofore, in my knowledge, in the Small Business Caucus or in a discussion with the Chamber of Commerce, would even come close to openly talking about a GT tax increase as a viable option. That is what was said yesterday, and that's why I'm still surprised, chagrined, that we're openly talking about something you talk about. Generally, you have a tendency, a proclivity for behavior or acting out those things. Another rebuttal, I guess, is for the majority leader, who I respect greatly, and I think he did a very erudite job of refuting some of the things I said. However, he's missing one thing, and that is by belittling and making what the Lingle Iona administration did by inconveniencing taxpayers for 2 weeks in order to get their income refund. I would ask, would he prefer that the invasive species and the ag workers that we are missing be shunned and put aside for the sake of those people for who 2 weeks of inconvenience can wait for their monies to come so we can get a balanced budget? That's $275 million, Mr. Speaker. $275 million for 2 weeks of inconvenience, which the Council of Revenues has said, it doesn't hurt the recovery, but it causes a glitch in the way they've kept score with the cash flow of the state of Hawaii. And lastly, I guess from the majority leader's point of view, they have done the job that they had to do. He's proud of that, but from my perspective, Mr. Speaker, we can do better. We are better in Hawaii, and we should be doing better. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much. Any further